Today is Friday, January 24th, 2025. We're up at the York Pond Trailhead. It's 10:30 in the morning, late start. There are 2 cars here and 1 car down at the unknown pond parking area, which is right there. It's a very close walk. You can make a loop out of this. We're going up to do Cabot. I think we're going to do an out and back today. And there is blue sky here, which is great. The forecast was not good, and it looked terrible. Presidentials were in a cloud. All the stuff in the Pemi was in a cloud. It was snowing in Twin Mountain this morning. So we were originally going to do the Osceolas and decided I don't really want to do those if I'm not going to have a view. So Cabot it is. I was thinking we wouldn't have a view. We might still not have a view, but at least we have some sun here, which is a first for us. It's been a while. So it's 14 degrees at the car right now. I think that the temperature is going to drop as the day goes on, but it should be a pretty protected hike and lowish winds here as opposed to the Osceolas, which were supposed to be higher winds. All right, so we are off. We're going to start with spikes, carry snowshoes, definitely switch to snowshoes on the climb. We are about 2.5 miles in now. Whew. And we're transitioning now into the conifers, so it's really looking pretty here. We wore spikes for a little over a mile, and then we just decided put on snowshoes, especially on the climb. It's totally spikeable, at least this far, but you might be able to see there's a little layer of new snow, and it's quite soft underneath. And I just like televators, so we're wearing our snowshoes now, and we will probably keep them on all the way out to the car because it's just easier for us. All right. Oh, it's cold, but not too bad. We are up on Bunnell Rock now, which is a viewpoint on the right-hand side as you're ascending. Looking at the terraces and the weeks. And I don't know if you can see Wambeck. I'll take a look. Basically, the southern end of the Kilkenny Range is out ahead of us here. Pretty snowy trees. Got some excellent blue sky. So there's still clouds. They're blowing through pretty fast though. All right, we're almost up to the cabin, and it's 2 hours in exactly. So time for either snack or lunch. What do you want to do? Snack, me too. All right, next stop will be the Cabot Cabin. This is the official summit, this tree right here. It's a little spur. You can walk out. Right where there's a sign for Kilkenny Ridge Trail. So when you hit that sign, just keep going straight, and that'll take you to the summit. It looks like there has been some traffic, but not recently. Actually, there or there. Yeah, but, I know that people have done the loop in the last couple weeks, but not since the last storm. We have some super encrusted trees. So we saw 3 people, all of them were in spikes, including up on the ridge. Definitely it's completely spikeable. The ridge had some drifts, but we wore snowshoes almost the whole time because I just prefer snowshoes. So, especially on a climb. So I don't feel bad for wearing snowshoes at all. It was the right thing for me. and it definitely left the ridge in a better shape for sure. I think after we get back to the cabin, I'm gonna put on spikes to descend, but I don't need to. I mean, there's enough snow. I could go all the way back to the car, but I think I can be a little bit faster downhill on spikes. Alrighty, there it is, Cabot. Back at Bottle Rock. The sky is definitely clearer than it was earlier, but it looks like Mariah, which is over here, is kind of cloudy or snowy or something. We have put on our spikes at the cabin. We're making good time going down. We are about 1.5 miles from the car. We made excellent time coming down. And look, blue skies and sun. A little bit of cloud, maybe on some of the higher peaks, but turned out to be a good day up here. So I'm happy with our choice of peaks today. And yeah, you can spike it the whole way if you so choose. I personally prefer to go up in snowshoes. The whole thing should be about 9.5 miles or so. If you just go out and back, and it looked like going over to the bulge in the horn had not been recently broken. So if you choose to do the loop with Unknown Pond, you definitely need snowshoes.